Hi, I've lived in the beautiful county of Armagh for over 26 years now, and I've never stopped being inspired by the beautiful landscape around me. On one expedition out to study cows, I ended up painting the picture behind me of the Armagh apples. But there was a bit of an adventure getting to this orchard, as I went up a very narrow laneway and saw a huge field of cows on my right hand side, and I stopped my car to sketch and photograph them. Now, cows are very inquisitive animals, so it wasn't long before they came over to the fence and the hedge to see what I was doing. And they were all excellent models, but all nudging each other, wanting to get wanting my attention and wanting me to sketch them. Then I heard a rumble just down to my right, and there was a huge tractor coming up the laneway. My car completely blocked his passage, so he stopped and got out and had a look at what I was doing, and we talked for a while. And then I heard a commotion behind his tractor, and I sort of looked around the edge, only to discover that this large field of cows were getting impatient with me not paying them any more attention, and they decided to jump the hedge into the laneway. I said to the farmer that I was speaking to, "Are these your cows?" And he says, "No, unfortunately they're not, but I know who they belong to." And he said they belong to the farmer who lives at the top of the hill. So I looked to my left and saw a farmer at the top of the hill hanging over his gate. So I thought the only thing I could do was go up to him and explain what happened with his cows. So I drove about 2 miles an hour up this narrow laneway, looking in my rear view mirror and realising that hundreds of cows were coming up the laneway behind me. I got to his gate and wound the window down and sincerely apologised. And he says, "Absolutely no problem, dear." He says, "They're a little bit early for milking, but I'll open the gate and they're welcome to come on in." So I thought this was absolutely hilarious. So they all trotted on into the farmyard, and I drove on. And further down the laneway, I came across this beautiful orchard. It was just ready for harvesting. In fact, there were people in harvesting when I was working. And when I left that day, there wasn't one apple left on any branch in the whole orchard. And they were so heavy and so juicy that the branch was nearly touching the ground. I spent months painting this picture, trying to get the feel that the apples were just coming out, the ripeness was coming out of the picture. And I often thought back and giggled to myself when I remembered the day that I took the cows to be milked.